Good morning, viewers. Welcome to my YouTube channel of Astrologer Anil Aggarwala. See, today we will be discussing very interesting astrology parameters and which I have researched. I have found that whatever important events happen in your life, if you make a chart at that point of time, supposing something has happened on a particular day and a particular place at a particular time, and it is very important for you for that event. Maybe it is marriage, maybe it's joining the company, or maybe it's leaving the company. If you draw the chart at that point of time, then that chart is very important and it will open the secrets of that particular event. In this video, I'm going to share my 3 experiences in my life which are most important. You know, what happened when I joined Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan in 2007. You know, one of the teachers said that the best way to learn astrology is to open the chart at the time of the event and open your birth chart and see what are the combinations. I also said, I asked the teacher, if I open the Muhurat chart at the time of the event, that is also important. He did say, but he was not, he was quiet about it. No, I went back home. This was in 2007. I went back home and I had 3 very important events in my life. The first event was in the 1983, on the 4th September 1983 in the morning, about 9:27:30 seconds AM in the morning in New Delhi. I had a tiff with my parents the previous night and I left my parents' house this morning on the 4th of September 1983 at 9:27:30 hours. Now I opened the chart at that particular time and I found that the balance of dasha, the moon is in the nakshatra of Pushya and the balance of dasha is 15 years, 4 months and 21 days. And surprisingly, you will be amazed that after this period of 15 years, 4 months and 21 days, I had come back to my parents' house. And the event chart, when I had left my parents, it also indicated that I will lose my mother. Moon in the 10th house in the sign Cancer with debilitated Mars and exalted Saturn from the Lagna aspecting it. And in the D12 chart, Moon, the Karka for mother, was in Rahu Ketu axis in the 7th house. In Rahu Ketu axis and also aspected by Mars from the 12th house, clearly indicated that after leaving my parents' house, when I come back, my mother may not be there. And one more event happened. I would like to share it. That the day before my mother expired in October 98, there was a Diwali Mela and I brought a Ganesh Murti, Ganesh Murti and a hanging pots where I could put the plants. My mother asked me, what have you brought from the Diwali Mela? I said, I brought this Ganesh Murti and it has got 2 side pots where I can put my plants. Unfortunately, when I reached my house, one of the pots had broken and it had shown a bad omen. The next morning, my mother died. But this happened in October 98, just before I joined my parents' house. I joined my parents' house exactly after 15 years, 4 months and 21 days on the 25th January 1999. I am doing some research to find out what date, why it has happened just 2 months before and not on the exact date. That's a research topic of research, and I will do that also. The second event in my life was when I was studying in Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan. I joined Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan in January 2007. I did my Jyotish, Alankar and Acharya 3 times. So for the first time I joined Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan in 2007. And I had a heart attack because my blood pressure used to keep high and I never bothered about it. And I had a heart attack on the 18th June 2007 in the early hours at 0047. Just early hours late. That means 0047 is 12:47 hours. And if you consider it, it is the 18th June. So I opened the chart of 18th June 2007 at 0047 hours. And I found again, moon was in the Cancer sign in Pushya Nakshatra, and the balance of dasha was 13 years, 7 months and 21 days. Now, if you add this time balance of dasha of moon, Saturn dasha in the time on the 18th June 2007, it works out to 9th February 2021. And during my regular checkups, after because coronavirus was there, my last visit to the doctor was in February 2020, and I couldn't visit him because of coronavirus. But since coronavirus eased, I started to go to him somewhere in December 2020 and January 2020. He asked me for a Holter report, and I got the Holter done somewhere in January. When I went, and then the doctor was all the time suggesting me that I should now install a pacemaker for my heart, because the rest of the things were okay, but they were atopics, and he said to control the atopics, you have to put a heart pacemaker. Now, since he said that I have to put a pacemaker, and as per my guru, Shri Ganesh ji, S. Ganesh, he had told me that any risky action can be taken when the 6th Lord and the 8th Lord are in Pushkar Navamsha. So I found that from the 6th March to 10th March 2021 was the time when Mars and Saturn both will be in Pushkar Navamsha. So I decided to go to the doctor with all the reports on the 6th of March. And when I went to the doctor on 6th of March, he said the heart pacemaker has to be put, and I fixed the date for 9th, without his knowing anything and without my knowing anything. He said, we will operate you on the 9th February 2021, which was exactly the date as per balance of dasha from the first time when I had problems for my heart. I was amazed. And then, whatever as luck would have it, he gave me a time on the 9th February 2021, which worked out to be Abhijit Muhurat, and there were 4 planets in Pushkar Navamsha: Sun, Moon, Mars, Saturn. I was amazed. I never expected all this. And I never opened this particular chart, because I was a little scared what will happen after 13 years. And exactly it happened after 13 years, 7 months and 21 days. I will share what is the balance of dasha in this case later on, but let me tell you the third case. The third case was that on 26th March 2007, I had received a message from my sister that she is going in the court for the ancestral property. So in the midnight, in the early morning of 26th March 2007. And this was one of the reasons that I had a heart problem in June, because I never expected my sister to go in the court. And amazingly, now I find that the balance of dasha is again of Saturn in Pushya Nakshatra, and it is working out to 14 years and 2 days. 14 years and 2 days works out to 28th. She gave me a message on 28th of February, March, and if you add it up, it works out to now 30th March 2021. Again, there is going to be something for the court case which he has put against me for partition. And fortunately, or as luck would have it, we are in the process of some compromise. I never expected all this would happen, and astrology is opening all these secrets. When would it happen? And now we are on the verge, on the brink of settling this long dispute for 14 years, and it has worked out 14 years and 2 months. I was all the time wondering how to find out why it is taking place after 14 years. No astrologer could answer. Nobody could tell me. But when I opened the chart of the 28th March, early morning hours, when she had sent me a message, it shows that after 14 years and 2 days, there will something which is going to happen as far as the court case is concerned, and maybe some settlement. And since we are in the process of settlement, hopefully, God willing, it will get settled. Now, coming back to when I was operated on 9th February 2021, 4 planets were in Pushkar Navamsha, and moon was in the nakshatra of Uttarashada. And the balance of dasha is of sun, 1 year, 11 months, and sun is in Pushkar Navamsha. Then after that, the dasha of moon, that is also in Pushkar Navamsha. Then after that, dasha of Mars, that is also in Pushkar Navamsha. So what will happen? It's a big research. Why I'm sharing all this is a very important information. Friends, no astrologer, because I am not going to live long. I'm 73 years of age, and I want all the prospective astrologers to research on this and find out. I will definitely, before I die, I will definitely write I have just been operated, but still I am sharing. I don't know what will happen after 1 year, 11 months, but as per astrology, I expect, because it is sun is in Pushkar Navamsha, it will be very good, and sun is Karka for heart. And then moon, then the dasha of moon, and then the dasha of Mars. But dasha of Rahu may not be good if I live all this life, because Rahu is making an Angarak Yoga with Mars. So friend, this is all I just wanted to share. And amazingly, at the time of heart attack, on the 18th June 2007, Saturn was in my second house, fallen. It had gone in Leo and it had come back in Cancer. It was 27 degrees 04 minutes. And surprisingly, this Saturn has been activated by Mercury on the 9th February 2021 when I was operated. Mercury from Capricorn is aspecting Saturn at degree wise, 27 degrees and 40 minutes. I was amazed. So many other parameters I found. Jupiter was at 19 degrees 28 minutes in Scorpio when I had an heart attack, and today on 9th of February, Ketu is over Jupiter. Ketu, the disease karka, in my 6th house, where Jupiter was there at the time of operation at 19 degrees and 28 minutes. Ketu is there at 21 degrees as per true motion. So I was amazed. There are so many other parameters I found activating, and it's a big topic for research. I was really amazed that even without the birth chart, you can predict so many things just by a single event in your life. I've been doing this for quite some time, but when I opened the chart of the first time when I had an attack and the date when I was operated, they matched 100%. And from the 9th of February 2021, I find something again is going to happen. Although it will be for good because Sun is in Pushkar Navamsha, Moon is in Pushkar Navamsha, and Mars is also in Pushkar Navamsha. So even if something happens to me, I think it will be for good. So this is all, friends, I just wanted to share. It's the most important research what I have made, and I would like all astrologers to follow it and see in your life, all the prospective astrologers to see what is happened in your life. Dig out the events. The time is very important. Time is most important. In my case, all the happenings have happened till now when Moon was in the nakshatra, Moon was in own sign, in the nakshatra of Pushya, and the balance of dasha in all the three cases was of Saturn. But now it has, in this case, it has worked out the dasha of Sun, and which is the karka for heart. Friends, I have seen other and more than my birth chart. The time when I left my parents on the 4th September 1983, that gives much more accuracy than my birth chart, because the birth chart time may vary, but I know when I left my parents. So that chart is amazing, and that chart, Saturn is placed in the Lagna exalted when I left my parents, and Mars and Moon are placed in the 10th house. Clearly indicates it's a Neech Bhang Rajyog of Mars also. So I bought a property. It clearly indicates Mars Digbali aspecting with Moon. The Lord of the 4th house of the natural zodiac is aspecting the 4th house. I bought a house. So friends, and I did very well. Saturn made me work very hard for 15 years, 4 months and 21 days. So friends, this is all I just wanted to share. Astrology is just amazing, and I stand up and give ovation to my Guru, Shri S. Ganesh, who has been instrumental in inculcating high skills in astrology. Thank you very much, friends, for listening to me. Bye bye. Have a good day.